been fired up for this one all day. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see, the Astronauts. And the Astronauts will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Red Wolves' return team didn't help matters out much there. And here comes the talented freshman. A huge spot for him, and there might be a bit of a learning curve here, guys.
No doubt, being so young, he just has to be able to handle his emotion. He's got a lot of talent, David. He just has to keep it all under control.
Yeah, keep it under control. Realize it's one play at a time. Don't try to do too much, but he's got the talent, and now he's going to have to earn the respect of everybody around him.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Red Wolves will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Duggan. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the run. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single running back. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run. But it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off. But when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Astronauts offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front. At that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you could see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
The Astronauts line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race.
Hidden yards are huge in football. You see it right here. This isn't going to go in the stats column for offense, but it sets the offense up now in scoring position, puts them in a great position to succeed.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On the run, it's O'Neal. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run the option. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Astronauts will have it 1st and 10. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
You better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, the offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Garcia wants to throw. He's got his man. Turns it on in midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. He's got 69 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, you saw him there, shot out of a cannon. He came off the edge using his speed, able to get that TFL.
And usually known for covering, but you got to understand the circumstances, right?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He'll rise man on the option.
The ball carried by the fullback. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Third down coming.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. On the option. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been darn near perfection. They're up 14 over Washington. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Astronauts want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on second down. Pulls it in. It's O'Neal. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Schwartz. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Fires on the move. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Feeling, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Astronauts!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And the timing just a hair off.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Complete to the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Garcia to pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speaking, very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. On the option. Keeps the legs moving. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Astronauts will call on their punt team. He's got great speed. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little...
Was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Garcia wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Hauls it in on the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the run, second and medium. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
The option look. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Here comes the option. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Astronauts look to keep this drive humming. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on second down. Running back goes in motion. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. They'll run the option. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. A first down for the offense. To the ground with the back. At the 45 on his way. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Garcia to pass. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. Well, wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
The play action fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Looking for a block, it's Bryant. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Give him 88 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. The give to the tailback. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think everybody will look at that play, and you'll probably go, why the heck would you run the football? Well, you run it because it's second forever. Well, now it's just third and ever. At least you limited it to now where it's a situation where you can go get that third down, and it's not so unmanageable that you have to chunk the ball down the field.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Garcia wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And the route is on.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to fire on second down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.